Hey, great day. This is Mike. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic on this wonderful day. And today we're going to talk about how to keep yourself growing forward. You know, oftentimes I get the question, how do top performers outperform the competition? Very competitive market out there, very competitive world, but how do you outperform your competition? Well, today I'm going to go over some points with you, and here's what they do. They internalize and commit to the daily discipline of growing with an open mind and massive action with the following ideas. So let's review the keys to winning more often. So take out a notepad, write these thoughts down, and let's get right at it. The very first point today is being enthusiastic. You know, people want enthusiasm. They need enthusiasm. So the question you have to ask yourself, are you being as enthusiastic as you can be? The next thing is being honest with yourself first. Once that's done, then you can be honest with your prospects, your customers, your family, those who are closest to you, and work on this daily. This is an important one, being confident. You know, confidence sells everything. And when you're out there in the marketplace and you walk around believing and knowing that you can and you will accomplish your goals, your objectives in life, you'll be fascinated by the results that you're going to get. So go out there today and be more confident. Oh yes, another big one, being punctual. You know, people love people who are on time. Show up early to your appointments. Show up early to your calls. Be prepared. Then when you get into action, you know what you're working on. So always be punctual. Being responsible. You know, this is important simply because you don't want to let yourself down or the world around you. Make sure when you show up, you are responsible physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually to those around you and to yourself, most important. Oh boy, another important one, being committed. You know, a commitment is something that you keep long after the time that you made the original commitment is long gone. This is what I'm going to do, and this is when I'm going to do it, and this is the reason why I'm going to do it. Why? Because I said so. So always remain committed. Another great attribute of the top performers is that they are good listeners. You have to ask yourself, how can you really learn from other people when you're doing all the talking most of the time? So how can you learn how to be a great listener? Be curious by asking great questions. This one I love, being flexible. Remember, flexibility is power. Get out of your own way. Be willing to do things that are not always comfortable. You got to be flexible to expand your thinking so you can grow to the next level. Wow, this is a great one. Being efficient in all that you do. Listen, I have a question for you. Are you getting the most out of yourself every single day? Getting the most out of the opportunities that you're involved in, the most out of your time? Since you're reading and listening to books and audio programs and recordings like this, are you getting the most out of them by putting them into action? Top performers are always logical. You know what? You got to deal with the realities of daily living. You know, seeing things as they are, not as you really want them to be, and keeping your emotions out of the way. So that way you can get your decisions made efficiently and effectively. Now, this is a simple one, yet a powerful one. That is being disciplined. Developing the personal power to do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, because you know it must be done in order for you to achieve your goals and your outcomes, both personally and professionally. Oh, this is a good one. Having a sense of humor. You know, this should be at the very top of the list, because at the end of the day, guys, we all have to have the ability to learn to laugh at ourselves. Sometimes, you know what, we're not being as perfect as we'd like to be, and sometimes we screw up, and you just got to simply laugh at yourself. Listen, it's okay. Keep it in perspective. Just enjoy the process and have a lot of fun. Oh, wait a minute, it's not happening fast enough. What's taking so long? I can't believe it's taking me forever to achieve this goal. Oh my gosh, let me shift courses. Let me change my strategy. Let me see if it's greener on the other side. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got to be patient. It takes time to certain elements to build things up. You got to be patient. You have to have patience around you. You have to have patience with people, patience with the growth of your business, and you're going to be happier, more self-content, and you're going to be able to grow much, much more consistently in your business. I've made my decision. That's it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, be decisive. Make decisions quickly because it is your greatest asset that you have. Why? Because it's based on time, and time is our greatest asset. So make sure that you're developing the habit of not letting this slip by and getting behind you. Be decisive in your business and in your life. Very powerful. Being energetic. Listen, it's critical to get a lot of things done every single day, oftentimes, and we got to get them done. But we also have to develop the ways to get ourselves and maintain ourselves with energy. And oftentimes we lose energy because of maybe what we eat, maybe how we drink, or think about this one, how we think. That's right. So get your energy level up. People buy energy as much as they do enthusiasm. Well, Mike, this is the way it's going to be. And if there's no other way, I'm not going to listen to you, and I really don't care. being open-minded is a critical attribute of the high performers. Keeping your eyes, your ears open to what are the possibilities, new ways of doing business, new ways of building relationships with your words, your thoughts, your actions, your ideas. Get them out there. Use things that you've never thought you'd ever use before, and you're going to watch your life change, and you're going to grow forward like you never could have imagined. Ooh, this is a big one, being courageous. You know what? You got to step up to the plate, ladies and gentlemen, and you got to take the swings. Reaching out to people you don't want to reach out to, looking at things that you are afraid of, and making the attempt and going at it with courageous power that is inside of each and every one of you. Now, could we ever say much more about this than anything, and that is to deliver value? Listen, people want to see value. They don't care about platitudes and how great your company is and how fantastic you are at what you do. They want to see you deliver the value that you represent. Go out there and deliver the very best for people and watch your business grow like crazy. Yep, no, you know what? I can multitask, Mike. Don't worry about it. Wait a minute. What do top performers do? Well, they are always focused on one task at a time. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, you got to keep your mind's eye, your energy focused on that specific task that you got in front of you right now, while at the same time, keeping your eye on your future. So take care of right now and remain focused. A critical attribute is having respect and understanding it must be earned. Listen, this is something we all want, and it is something that is never bought. It is earned. So keep in mind having respect for others. And how do we get respect for others? And how do we get through the process of life and grow ourselves? We earn respect through our thoughts, our words, and our deeds. Every single day, be respectful of what you're doing and those around you. And the final thought for today, for all great top performers, this is the one thing that is being coachable. Listen, it's important that we understand that we have to accept doing what we're uncomfortable doing. But when you're not coachable, your mind is closed. I'm going to do it my way or the highway. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, be coachable, be open-minded, seek out mentorship, look for the greatness in the ones that are achieving what you want to achieve and put those things into action, even if you feel it's uncomfortable, even if you feel it's not something you really want to do right now. But always keep your mind, because we can never, ever stop learning. Always be coachable. So as we wind up today, the next steps are for you to review these points every single day. Review them until you have memorized them and you have internalized them and you can feel them in your daily lives. Now, go out and make it count today. Thanks for your time, and please, as always, do me a favor, pay this forward to your family, your friends, your colleagues, and empower others to be the very best that they can be, which is another great attribute, by the way. So, thanks again for your time. Go make it a great day. This is Mike.